Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, let us solve question number 5 of exercise 3.2 from NCERT textbook. Question number 5 is half the perimeter of rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its width is 36 meter. Find the dimensions of the garden. So here we have to identify which are the perimeter here. So, I mean which are the variable. So here the variable, it is the dimension. So the dimensions are, we have a rectangular garden. As you know that in rectangle we have length and width. So perimeter, it is, we have L as length and B as width of rectangular portion. So according to the question, half the perimeter of rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its width is 36 meter. So two situations are given. One is half the perimeter of rectangle. So you know that perimeter of rectangle is, perimeter of rectangle is 2 times of L plus B. Okay, so here first we are trying to identify which are the variables. So variable are L and B, L and B. Okay, L and B. So let me take, let me assume the width of garden as X and length of garden as Y, so this perimeter of rectangle, which is half of the perimeter of rectangle, that is half into the bracket 2 of x plus y is equals to 36, which is given. So this is 2 into L plus B is the perimeter of rectangular portion. So L, that is L I have taken y here, and width I have taken as x. So 2 into x plus y is the perimeter of this rectangular portion. So half of the perimeter of rectangle is equals to 36, which is given as one of the conditions. So 2 ones are 2, it cancels. So x plus y equals to 36. We got one equation. This is the first situation, and second situation is, uh, here it is given that length is 4 meter more than its width. Let me equate length equals to width. So it is saying that length is 4 meter more than its width, 4 meter more than its width. That is y is equals to x plus 4, y equals to x plus 4. So y equals to x plus 4, or okay, let me take this as equation 2, which will be easy to uh, find the points and represent it on graph. So now let me take equation 1, which is x plus y equals to 36. So y is equals to 36 minus x, y equals to 36 minus x. So I will write x comma y. So let me choose the value of x as say, let me directly make it 0. When I take x as 0, so my y value, it will be 36, y value will be 36. So it is 0 comma 36, it is 0 comma 36. Now when I put y as 0, obviously I will get x as x as 36. So this is 36 comma 0, 36 comma 0. If you want one more point, you can go with one more point, or 2 points are enough to plot a straight line. Let me go with equation number 2. So equation number 2 is y equals to x plus 4. So my table will be having x comma y. So I have to put the value of x and get corresponding value of y. So let me put the value of x as, say, 0. I will get the value of y as plus 4. So it is 0 comma 4, 0 comma 4. Now when I put y value as 0, I will get x as minus 4. So this is minus 4 comma 0, minus 4 comma 0. So accordingly I have to select the intervals for along the x-axis and y-axis to represent this 0 comma 36 and 36 comma 0. If I take interval 1 2 3 4 5 like this, it will be not sufficient to fit all in a single x-axis. So for that, what I do is I will take interval as multiple of 4, how I have taken here. So I have taken in multiple of 4, that is 4 8 12 16 20 24 28 32 36. 36 easily I can mark. So let me mark equation 1, which is having points 0 comma 36. So when x is equals to, when x is equals to 0, y is 36. When x equals to 0, y is 36. So this point is 0 comma 36. And when x is 36, y is 0. So when x is 36, y is 0. So this point is 36 comma 0. Let me join these 2 points to get a straight line. Always we are getting a straight line because you know that the degree of polynomial, which is 1, you get a straight line. So this is x plus y equals to 36. Now I need to represent the point 0 comma 4 of second equation and minus 4 comma 0. So 0 is x and 4 is this one, 0 comma 4. And one more is minus 4 comma 0, means this is minus 4 comma 0, y is 0. So this is the second point. This is the second point, that is minus 4 comma 0. Let us draw a straight line by joining these 2 points. So what I will get is intersecting point. This line represents x plus this line represents the second equation, which is y equals to x plus 4. So I have to get the coordinates of intersection, the coordinates of intersection. So along x, at what distance it is coming, that I need to get. So it is x, and this is 20. This is 20. If you just take this graph and plot it accurately, so the parallel line to x-axis where it cuts along y-axis, that point it represents the y coordinate. Similarly, the parallel line to y-axis, this is the parallel line to y-axis where it cuts the x-axis, it will give the coordinates for x. So here I will get it as 16 comma 20, 16 comma 20. So which is nothing but x is 16 and y is 20. X is 16, y is 20. So x, what we have taken here, x as width is 16, and length of garden is 20. Length of garden is 20. Question number 6. Given the linear equations 2x plus 3y minus 8 equals to 0, write another linear equation in two variables such that geometrical representation of pair of equations so formed is intersecting lines. Okay, so we know that for intersecting lines the ratios a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2. This we know, this condition we know. So we have given the equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 equals to 0. So we have a1, we have b1, we have c1. So a1 is 2, b1 is 3, and c1 is minus 8. We required a2, b2 and c2. So simply we have to make a1 by a2 not equals to b1 by b2. Okay, so you can take anything, any value of a2, any value of a2, but the thing is you are not making these two ratios as equal. So for that, let me take any value, any random value. So let me take say if I take same a2 as 2, same a2 as 2, uh, but this b1, when it is 3, I will not take this 3. Other than 3 I can take it, other than 3 I can take it. So it may be 1, or it may be 4, or it may be 5, or it may be anything. So what is happening here? So a1 by a2, a1 by a2, a1 by a2, let me write here, a1 by a2, which is 2 by 2, that is equals to 1, and b1 by b2, which is 3 by 4, 3 by 4. Okay, these two ratios are not equal. So for c2, I can take any value, any value you can take it. It is not necessary that you have to take that particular value. So let me take, say, minus 6. Let me take this as minus 6. You can take any value. So my equation, it will be, my equation, general form of equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. So a2 I have taken as 2, so it is 2x, plus b2 as 4, so 4y, and c2 as minus 6 equals to 0. So this is the second equation. It is not necessary that all you should get the same equation. Okay, it may be any other component of x or component of y, or any other constant value. Okay, for parallel lines I know that the ratios a1 by a2, ratios a1 by a2, it is equals to b1 by b2 and not equals to c1 by c2. So I have a1, I have b1, I have c1, which is a1 as 2, b1 as 3, and c1 as minus 8. So a2, what should be the value of a2 and what should be the value of b2? Okay, so here we have to make the ratios as equal. So when we want to make the ratios as equal, so I will take here the double of a1, say 4, and same this I take as 6. Let me take this as 6. Okay, so the c2 you can take any random value, you can select it. So let me select this as, say, 5. So now the ratios a1 by a2, it is 2 by 4, which is 1 by 2, and b1 by b2, it is 3 by 6. So 3 ones are 3 2s are 6, it is 1 by 2. Okay, we are making e1 by e2 equals to b1 by b2, and the c1 by c2 is minus 8 by 5, minus 8 by 5, so it is minus 8 by 5 only. We have a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 not equals to c1 by c2. So our second equation will be, that is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. So a2, it is 4 4x plus b2, it is 6y plus c2 I have taken it as 5. This is the second equation. Next we have coincident lines. So we have the equation 1 as 2x plus 3y minus 8 equals to 0. For coincident line, we know that the ratios a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2, and that is equals to c1 by c2. So we have a1 as say 2, b1 as 3, and c1 as minus 8. So I have to select the value of a2, b2 and c2 in such a way that I should get the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2 equals to c1 by c2. So simply I will take double of this 2, which is 4, and double of this, which is 6, and double of this, which is minus 16. Okay, the same thing we did here. We are trying to fulfill this ratio a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2. For that I have taken double, uh, I have taken double of a1 as 4 and double of b1 as 6. My intention was to make a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 and not equals to c1 by c2. So I have not taken double of 8, so I have taken any value other than double of 16. So here the ratios a1 by a2, it is 2 by 4, which will come as 1 by 2. Ratio b1 by b2 is 3 by 6, which is 1 by 2, and the ratio c1 by c2, it is minus 8 by minus 16, so it is 1 by 2. So second equation, that is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0, will be coefficient of x, a2 we have taken as 4, so 4x, and b2 is 6y plus c2 as minus 16 equals to 0. So equation is 4x plus 6y minus 16 is equals to 0. This is equation 2. Question number 7. Draw the graph of equations x minus y plus 1 equals to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 12 equals to 0. Determine the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines and x-axis and shade the triangular region. Here we have given a pair of linear equations. We have to represent these two equations on the graph. So when these two lines cut each other, it will form a triangle. So we need to find the coordinates of the vertices formed by the lines and x-axis. So uh, let me plot these equation on the graph and I will find the coordinates. So the same way I will go with equation 1, which is x minus y plus 1 equals to 0. This is equation 1, or y equals to x plus 1. Same table I will take x comma y. So when x is 0, y is 1, and when y is 0, when y is 0, x will be -1. So 2 points are enough. So the points are 0 comma 1 and -1 comma 0. And for the second equation, which is 3x plus 2y minus 12 equals to 0, or uh, 2y is equals to 12 minus 3x, or y equals to 12 minus 3x upon 2, 3x upon 2. So in table I will be having x, y and x comma y. In the same way, I will make x 0. I will get the corresponding value of y as, when I make this is 0, it will be 12 by 2, which is 6. So 0 comma 6. And when I make y as 0, so 0 equals to 12 minus 3x, or x equals to 12 by 3, which is 4. So when y is 0, x is 4, x is 4. So I get the points as 4 comma 0, 4 comma 0. Let me represent these two equations on the graph. I have taken interval 1 along x-axis and -1, that is -1 on negative x-axis, and 1 along positive y-axis and -1 along negative y-axis. So when x is 0, I have y as 1. So when x is 0, y as 1. So this is 0 comma 1. And similarly, when x is -1, y is 0. So this is my second point. This is -1 comma 0. Join these 2 points with the straight line, So this line, it represents the equation x minus y plus 1 equals to 0. And second equation, which is 3x plus 2y minus 12, have the coordinates as 0 comma 6. X is 0. When x is 0, y is 6. That means this is the point. When x is 0, y is 6. And when x is 4, y is 0. This is the second point. So join these two lines. Join these two lines. So this is the line for equation 3x plus 2y minus 12 equals to 0. Now we need to find the vertices of the triangle formed by the lines and x-axis. So the lines means, okay, these two are the lines, and formed by x-axis is, so this is the point, this is the vertices. So which is uh, this is 2, and this is, sorry, this is 3 and this is 2. So it is 2 comma 3. Vertices are 2 comma 3. Coordinates are 2 comma